published, 12:53 EDT, the 21st of May 2018, updated, 17:27 EDT, the 21st of May 2018. The Queen looked delighted as she joined other members of the royal family at the RHS Chelsea Flower Show today, fresh from the weekend's wedding celebrations. Famous faces including Holly Willoughby, Philip Schofield, Alan Titchmarsh, David Walliams and Joanna Lumley have been spotted among the flora. Her Majesty was accompanied by the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, the Princess Royal and Princess Alexandra, and will attend a private reception later on this evening. Other royals in attendance included Princess Beatrice, the Duke of York, and the Princess and Prince of Kent. Prime Minister Theresa May was this morning shown a genuine Yorkshire cowpate at the Welcome to Yorkshire Garden. The Queen was blooming with joy as she attended the RHS Chelsea Flower Show this evening, just 2 days after the royal wedding. Her Majesty wore a pastel pink jacket with white gloves as she toured the flower show. She looked every bit the proud grandmother after the royal wedding this weekend. The Queen appeared to be enjoying the show after looking around the Peterbilt Roses exhibition after arriving at the show. Her Majesty was shown around the various roses at the exhibition. The Princess Royal visited the RHS Chelsea Flower Show with the Queen this evening. The show was established in 1913. The Princess and Prince of Kent were also in attendance. They were joined by Princess Beatrice. Right, the Queen is a patron of the Chelsea Flower Show. Queen Alexandra opened the first flower show in 1913. Sophie, Countess of Wessex, joined the Queen at the Chelsea Flower Show this evening. The Countess of Wessex was photographed being shown around the garden this evening. The Queen was all smiles at the show this evening and looked every bit the proud grandmother. Established in 1913, the flower show has become one of the world's biggest showcases for horticultural excellence, attracting visitors and exhibitors from across the globe. It has grown from 244 exhibitors in 1913 to more than 500 today, including gardens, nurseries, floristry, educational displays and trade stands. The show attracts 168,000 visitors. The show is organized by the Royal Horticultural Society, of which the Queen is patron. On arrival, the Queen was greeted on the grounds of the Royal Hospital Chelsea in London by the President of the Royal Horticultural Society, Sir Nicholas Bacon. She was then taken on a tour of the gardens and sea displays, including the RHS Feel Good Garden, celebrating 70 years of the National Health Service and highlighting the positive impact of horticulture on mental health. After visiting the Chinese show garden, the Queen was presented with a silk scarf depicting 2 whales. The Queen toured the show with Sue Biggs and Sir Nicholas Bacon of the RHS. Her Majesty was presented with a Chinese silk scarf depicting 2 whales. After looking at the Chinese show garden, the Princess Royal left, and Birgitta, Duchess of Gloucester, visited the show just 2 days after the royal wedding on Saturday. The Duke of York joined other members of the royal family at the flower show. TV presenter Alan Titchmarsh is pictured with some Chelsea pensioners. The Queen will also see the Welcome to Yorkshire Garden, inspired by the Yorkshire Dales, the Wuhan Water Garden, China, which showcases the natural landscape of Hubei province, and the Morgan Stanley Garden for the NSPCC. The Countess of Wessex also visited the Morgan Stanley Garden for the NSPCC as patron of the children's charity. Established in 1913, the Flower Show has become one of the world's biggest showcases for horticultural excellence, attracting visitors and exhibitors from across the globe. It has grown from 244 exhibitors in 1913 to more than 500 today, including gardens, nurseries, floristry, educational displays and trade stands. The show attracts 168,000 visitors. The Countess of Wessex looked at home among the flowers, left. After arriving at the show, Prime Minister Theresa May and her husband, Philip, were among the first to be shown the Welcome to Yorkshire Garden. Actress Maureen Lipman was pictured with the Chelsea pensioners after arriving at the show this evening. David Walliams looked dapper as he beamed for the camera at the opening of the RHS Chelsea Flower Show. Gardening expert Alan Titchmarsh, left, and celebrity chef James Martin, right. Chelsea pensioner Marjorie Cole enjoyed an impromptu slide on the Blue Forest tree house at the show earlier today. The show is organised by the Royal Horticultural Society, of which the Queen is patron. This morning presenters Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield are at the show to reveal a pink rose, which marks the programme's 30th birthday. The flower, produced in association with Harkness Roses, was selected by this morning's gardener, David O'Money, for the anniversary. The press preview day of the annual flower show began with rapper Professor Green opening the RHS Feel Good Garden, which promotes gardening for health, happiness and well-being. Strictly Come Dancing head judge Shirley Bolus, dressed for the event in her multicolored floral number, designer Paul Smith, left, and actress Joanna Lumley, right, were among the stars at the show. Actress Felicity Kendall talks to Chelsea pensioner George Skipper, 95, who proudly wore his medals. Former Strictly Come Dancing star Brendan made for an equally suave fixture in a navy trouser and waistcoat combination. Prime Minister Theresa May made an elegant appearance at the event, clad in a pair of bootcut trousers teamed with a sharp white shirt fresh from his epic expedition up Mount Everest. Presenter Ben Fogle was joined by his wife Maria. Alex Jones and Matt Baker made a chic entrance at the world-famous show. Good Morning Britain's newsreader Charlotte Hawkins looked stunning in a white floral print off-the-shoulder dress. Dancers wowed as they put on an incredible performance in the David Harbour and Savills garden designed by gardener Matt Keatley. The space aims to provide a contemporary and therapeutic environment which focuses on the positive impact that gardens and gardening can have on health. The musician, whose real name is Stephen Manderson, said, "I know only too well how hard and hopeless it can feel when you suffer from anxiety and depression. I'm opening this garden at RHS Chelsea Flower Show because if being out in a garden helps people feel better or takes their mind off their worries, then that has to be a good thing. After the flower show, the garden will live on at Camden and Islington, C&I, NHS Foundation Trust." Professor Green added, "I think the Chelsea Garden living on at the Camden and Islington Mental Health Trust is a great project that will be of real benefit to both the patients and also the staff who work there. I love my own garden, and the more time people spend close to nature, away from phones and general pressure of life, the better we'll all feel." The official royal family Twitter account shared this picture of the Queen among the flowers leading their glamour at the star-studded event. Presenters Gabby Logan, left, and Holly Willoughby, right, were in high spirits. This Chelsea pensioner looked like he was standing guard next to some wooden horses earlier today. Jo Wiley and comedian Bill Bailey also attended the Chelsea Flower Show today. Dennis Lawson, Nigel Havers and Stephen Tompkinson put in a smart appearance in their sharp suits. Presenter Sophie Raworth, left, and classical singer Camilla Kerslake, right, both dressed to impress in their red dresses.